Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on eSports.
Gordon and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in April. From LSU, it's Joe Burrow. He's got daylight. The 40, 20, 10, and all the way in out of the new season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. The line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
On the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd and 4. At the
Play fake, Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Joe Mixon, 46 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. Times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now the former Sooner, this is Rodney Anderson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
The Bengal ball carrier.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Chubb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Flush to his right. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
And he's got some space here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And now Burrow not enamored with the formation. Instead, he'll signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll give it to Chubb, and he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to... He does so with a touchdown run.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Mayfield to throw it. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And there's a completion to Austin Hooper. What a big-time acquisition for this offense in Cleveland. Came from Atlanta as a 2-time Pro Bowler. Had nearly 800 yards in receptions and 6 touchdowns last year. And he spent a lot of time with his quarterback in order for them to get on the same page on every snap.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
49-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And now the juke. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, pushing through the contact. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's complete to John Ross. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Austin Hooper.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
And 1.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And able to find Green. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And again, it's Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even.